Have you ever thought, I wish I could hook up two microphones to my DSLR or camcorder. I wish it had 48 volt phantom power. Well, this is the product for you. Want to know how it works and what's inside the box? Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome to IoT Ixis on Tech. I am Ixis and I'm so happy to make a video for you guys and girls today. So on today's episode we have the Comica CVMA-X3. This is a microphone preamplifier to be used with DSLRs, camcorders like the one I'm filming on now. So this has inputs for two XLR microphones, has inputs for two 6 1/4 inch jacks, and also for my Lavalier microphone 3.5mm microphones as well. It also has a headphone output so you can monitor in real time of the audio that you're recording. Has two knobs on the front or the back so you can adjust your recording levels, and also it has the all important 48 volt phantom power. Phantom power? Sounds like a ghost. Well, it's something to do with cardioid microphones that require power in order for them to pick up the voice or the instruments, the sounds that's being recorded around them. So let's open this and see what we get inside the box. This I bought off Amazon a few weeks ago, and I'm only now getting around to making the video. Truth be told, I have used this already. So let's have a look. Tell you what, it's well packaged, by the way. I'll leave the little box by there. So we got warranty instructions by Comica. So Comica make a lot of audio equipment. You know, have a look on their website. I think it's like comica-audio.com. I'll leave a link below. There's the instruction booklet. Comica Audio Microphones authorized dealer. So they got Facebook, Instagram, and of course their official website as well. So a couple of little booklets in there. So what do we get inside the box? See, look, there it is, nice squishy padding. We get a coiled 3.5 to 3.5mm audio lead. So with my camcorder, for example, my Sony FDR AX33, it does require a powered microphone input. So these Lavalier microphones that I'm using, unfortunately they wouldn't work. So this is fantastic. So you get that little cable, silica gel, and a little hot shoe adapter. Let's open this. Or cold shoe adapter. You all know what those look like, don't we? I'm sure everybody's got a camera or had a camera that slides onto. So let's have a look. Well, there's the knobs on the back anyway for your volume adjustment. They click. I don't know if you can hear that. So on the back or the front, whatever you want to call it, you've got the output, which will plug up to your DSLR microphone input, for example, or in my case, my camcorder's microphone input. You've got aux input, so you could have sound music from an external source like your mobile phone or an MP3 player, for example, and the headphone jack. So I've used this before and there's absolutely no lag whatsoever with the headphone jack. Now, I set this up a while back and used it with my camera. Plugged the microphone into the front. Either port will do because you've got stereo mono switch by there. And so I plugged the microphone in, plugged my headphones into the camcorder and talk. There was such a delay with that. So what else have we got in here? A little battery. Now this does take a 9 volt battery, and by the magic of TV, I have one by here, a nice little Duracell. So you can, I don't know if you can see the little gaps by there, but there's only one way of putting the battery in there. Plug it in there, and then slide it back into the little trap door. There we go, so that's powered. On the top, you've got like a tripod, a 1/4 inch thread. So you could put your camcorder or DSLR on top, screw it in nice and tight, so then that'll be underneath your camera, so give it a bit more weight. So if you are filming, not on a tripod, hand-free for example, then it'll give you a bit of stabilization. Give you a bit of stabilization when you're filming. On the bottom, we have two holes here. So we've got the normal tripod, the 1/4 inch jack, and a 3/4 inch, oh my God, I can't talk today. a standard 1/4 inch thread and a 3/4 inch thread. So the hot shoe, that's got a 1/4 inch, so you could screw it in the bottom there, and then you could have it on your hot shoe of your camera. Now the brilliant thing about this, you've got the hot shoe slides on the side. So if you have like your microphone that has a hot shoe, then you just slide it on there, tighten up the thread and it won't move. There we go. Or you could even just use this to, if you go to your bottom of your camera, maybe attach a video light, for example. So this is a very well-made item. This, I bought it for, I think it was £105 off Amazon. They do a whole range of other products. You can get one with more input, you can get a smaller unit, loads of microphones to do microphone accessories. I highly recommend you having a look at them. So on the front, we've got the dual inputs. That's an XLR, obviously on the outside, the big 3 or 4 pronged plugs that go into microphones. And then inside, you can accept a 6 1/4 inch jack, like one of those big things. So that just plugs straight in the middle. And then I've got my I've had the time of my life microphone by here. I lent that off my mate Dan in work, so thank you very much for lending me your microphone. Unfortunately, I haven't got an XLR microphone to try it. I might buy one in the future, but at the moment I sit in my studio and I would have no need for an XLR microphone. So on the front, we have the input selector for the input 1, which is the top row of connectors. So your XLR and your 6 1/4 inch jack. You've got line, microphone and phantom, so for right and for left. And you've got phantom power off or 48 volt phantom power. Input 2 along the bottom then, so you've got right, stereo and left. So stereo, obviously, if you've got a stereo microphone, right input, left input. So that would be quite good if you're doing an interview, for example, and you've got your interviewee and your interviewer. You can have them on separate microphones into your camera, and then you'd be recording the separate audio tracks on the left and right channel. So line is if you just got like a music from your phone playing through it, for example. Microphone, if you're using a powered microphone, or 3 volts, if you're using like one of these Lavalier microphone, it does need the power. Of course, you've got the 3 volts and the off switch on the right-hand side of the unit. So one thing with the Comica CVM AX3 is with regards to microphones, especially Lavalier microphones or with 3.5mm microphones, it only accepts TRS microphone jacks. So with me, for example, I had to buy a TRRS to TRS adapter lead. This allowed me then to use my Lavalier microphone with the Comica microphone amplifier. On the other side, we have the output, aux, and your headphone jack. Underneath the volume knobs, we have a mono and a stereo switch, and of course the on and off. If you switch it on, you do get a little green light on there. After using this for a few times, if you're using the headphones to monitor your audio, try and take them off, okay? Because when you're clicking through these little buttons by here on the side, it makes such a horrific clicking noise and you could damage your hearing. So would I recommend the Comica CVM AX3? Absolutely. You know, I've enjoyed working with it for the couple of times that I've used it. Brilliant thing, you know, I mentioned about the threads on the bottom. I use Magic Arm quite a lot. I've got a cage on my camera, so I can just screw the Magic Arm into the bottom, screw it onto the top of my camera, have my output into my camcorder's microphone input, have my microphone plugged into the front, and of course I can adjust the volume on the front of the unit. So if you'd like to buy one of these Comica CVM AX3s, and have a click in the video description below, you can buy it off Amazon. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below as well if you haven't done so already. And thank you very much to all those who have already subscribed. And I'll catch you again on the next one. Thanks very much. I'll catch you next time on Ixis on Tech IoT. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.